What's up, everybody? My name is Kamara Campbell, the owner of X12 Productions, and we're going to do a behind the scenes look of how to produce a movie. So come with us as you go on this journey of how we made Identity Temptation. All right, y'all, we are doing it. We are making another movie, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell you now, there is a third one. It's going to be the last one of the whole entire Identity series, so you might want to stick around in a couple more years as well. But anyway, so I started writing this January of this year, January of 2024. Wasn't in one setting. Nah, I already knew certain things was going to be in this movie. So typically what I do is I like jot down notes on my phone, like, okay, I can see this happening. Certain things I already knew was certain, like, yo, this has to be in this movie no matter what. So I started writing in January of this year. Probably a couple of months later, everything's like a blur now. I started thinking of like, okay, I can get this person probably on the team and this. And I started reaching out to a few people like, yo, would you like to be this or that, whatever? And the Lord was like, you know what? Before you be asking people about being on the team, can you at least finish it first? So I was like, bet, I will. So, but one of the first people that I really need was a script supervisor. So we have Christelle. I call her my Canadian friend, you know, because she is out in Canada, stuff like that. So much respect, shout out to her, stuff like that. But she's the script supervisor. So once I wrote everything, I reached out to her and she was like, yo, like, I'm gonna support you. You know, this is kingdom work. So me and her, we've been going back and forth like, all right, you need to fix this. Okay, let me fix this. All right, you know, I need you to work on this, you know. Then one time she was like, you know what, let's have a phone call. And then having a whole phone call, you know, it's good to have people on a team that's going to, you know, stretch you, that's going to, you know, push you to a certain level that you're not really used to. I love my script supervisor from the first one. I originally reached out to her, was like, hey, can you be on this one? But she couldn't. And God knows what's best for us at that very moment, stuff like that. But I'm thankful for her. And we got it down to how we wanted to be and everything. And then the next step was like, all right, bet. Like, all these people you reached out beforehand that you were like, yo, you trying to be on team? You trying to be on team? It's now time to have a meeting. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to writing a script, it's not just, let me just write X, Y, and Z. Or if you used to write a book, it's not even the same format. I remember the first time I wrote the first movie, it was difficult because that script supervisor was like, okay, Kamara, this isn't like writing a book. It's a different format, different details. You have to include this and that. And it is a lot of work, you know what I'm saying? But honestly, the way I write, I have to visually see it. And if the Lord's not with me, I really can't write nothing. I will sit at a computer and just stare at the screen. I'm like, there ain't nothing flowing, Lord. So obviously you want me to write today. And I will stop writing for months actually, and then I'll get inspired, the Lord will show me something and I'll start writing, then boom, finish most of the pages, stuff like that. So where we're at right now, and I have no idea when this video will drop, but at this very moment we are in the process of getting our budget together, getting ready to come out with a promo video to ask for funding and sponsors and stuff like that, because we wanted more professional as it was the first time around. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was everybody's first time. We didn't know what the heck we were doing, just by the Lord. That was it. You know what I'm saying? But souls still got touched. I'm thankful for the reviews. I'm thankful for the comments where people like, yo, this touched me and stuff like that. So yeah, next video, I don't know what's that going to be about. Stay tuned all the way to the end of what? Next year? Yeah. Bye.